All the bills are split 50-50.
Yes, ma'am.
Welcome to The Real Cost of Love. Thank you so much for joining me. My first question is, how long have you guys been a couple?
About a year and a half now. We just actually moved in together.
If you guys don't mind me asking, how much do you make for a living? Like how much?
I just broke the 6-figure mark.
And how about you?
I'm slightly below that.
Okay, period. Have you guys done a vacation yet?
She said slightly below 100,000. He said he just broke the 100,000 figure mark. So let's put them at 190,000 between the two of them. $190,000 for two people. They don't have kids. Let's continue.
Yeah, we went to London actually. We split that too as well. So
50-50.
Yeah, flights and everything.
Okay.
Just make it easy and affordable. So
How does typically date nights go? Is that also 50-50?
date nights, it's more usually me that pay for it. Yeah, treating her.
I get dessert.
Yeah.
Okay.
She gets dessert. I pay for the dinners.
Okay. And if you could guesstimate about how much have you spent on her in the course of your relationship?
I'd say like 3,000 to 4,000. Yeah, for like just like vacations, going and doing like fun events around DC, going to
like
dinners.
Christmas and stuff.
Yeah, Christmas.
He said that they've been together for about a year. And he said he spent about 3,000 to 4,000 on her within that year time span. If you could average that out on how much he spent on that woman for 12 months, between the 12 months, if you divide, let's say on the high end, 4,000 divided by 12, how much money is that per month that this man has spent on this woman?
I'm gonna say like $2,000.
2,000? Okay. And if you could, what is the real cost of love? Like, what is your yearly allowance for love?
I personally don't put a limit on it.
So the real cost of love is priceless.
Yes, of course.
Well, thank you guys so much for being on the show today.
And there's no allowance that's there. You just doing, because you're a generous person and you like to see people happy, especially the woman that you're with. But yeah, that's not a lot of money spending on a woman per month, right? And I don't even think that he's even looking at it like that. They just going off of what they say, vibes, and just having fun. But yeah, man, that was just a perfect example of a white couple going 50-50, even though he makes more. And the mess up thing about it is under this video, and I didn't even want to bring those comments up, it was nothing but black women saying that I pray that this type of love never finds me. I'm laughing, but this shit ain't funny, man. They was saying that, oh man, he's just so happy to say that they go 50-50. Like, they still don't get it, man. It's embarrassing. It really is, man. We sit there having this conversation, and I know other races be sitting there laughing at our asses. Look at these black people arguing about 50-50 while his wife about to check into her 8-hour-a-day work, and he's at work. You know what I'm saying? And they pooling their money together to the point that they ain't even looking, about, how much I put in. You just combine the two checks and you take care of business. It's a simple concept, but for some odd reason, black women think that they're going to strong arm the men that they're marrying into living off them, and they're not. And the funny thing, and I'm saying this knowing damn well that black women don't have a problem with working. They just don't want to spend their own money. And it's the weirdest dynamic. We had this conversation when I was in Germany. We had this conversation in Germany, and we were talking to my homeboys' German friends, and I was explaining to them the dynamic in the States and what the biggest argument is in regards to this 50-50. And I was trying to explain to her, like, hey, she was saying that, yeah, we don't have a problem with splitting the bills. Hey, sometimes I pay, sometimes he pays or whatever. It is what it is. But I explained to them that, like, in the States, the women, they want to be stay-at-home moms, right? Or when they want to be stay-at-home wives. But they still want to work. And they were asking me, well, if they're going to work, then they're going to contribute to the household, right? And I said, no. And they was like, what? And I just let them come to their own conclusions. She said, well, what is she going to do with her money if she's still working, but she wants to be a stay-at-home wife and not, what is she going to do with her money? And I said, that's the issue. Because the majority of women, they don't mind working. They just don't want to spend their money. So In a perfect world, there, the marriage would look like the husband is slaving 8, 10 hours, 10, 12 hours at his job, spending all his money on the bills and whatever the hell I say is. His wife is going to work 8 hours a day, and she comes home and pockets all her money. And then if he needs anything, he may not even get it because she's like, man, you asking me for money? You crazy?
A video, and I got a text and from James, and it said, can you pay the bills with your credit card? And I'm like, what? I know. So I was like, I put the eyeball emoji, like, because this thing never happened before. And I was like, what in the world? James has gone bird box or something. And so I said, ... I didn't answer. And so later on that day, after I'd done all the stuff I need to do and go pick up the kids, I came back. I said, did you just ask me to pay bills with my credit card? He said, yeah, the one from my bank with your name on it. Because I had forgot that he got another bank account and put my name on and gave me a credit card to his account. And I'm like, okay. Thought James was getting dusty for a second. I was like, exhale. Whew.
I thought people was lying to me when they told me that that's what it is. How you want to just pocket your money? My money is, like I said in my previous video, my money is for saving and vacations, knowing damn well it ain't gonna be spent like that. Did y'all notice that? It's the craziest thing, man. Am I tripping?